The world is trying to get into faith schools now, and it's trying to stop faith from being in faith schools. My children's school had a company that they had to get in, according to the government, Big Talk Education, to talk about relationship and health education. So I could combat this and what they were going to say against our moral and Christian values. I asked the company for some information on what they were going to be teaching the children so I could discuss it with them. They refused. So I told them that they had to give it to me. It was government policy, which it is, and so showed them the link to the website. They told me to stop looking for a hidden agenda. Yeah. So they refused to talk to me about anything, especially a cartoon that they were going to show the children, which was of a little boy looking in the mirror and seeing not a little boy. I asked what the teaching to go with this was, and they said there was no teaching to go with it. They were just going to show the picture. They wouldn't elaborate. So they're going to show a picture like that to children and refuse to talk to them. The text that goes with it said to ask a trusted adult. So my point about that was, well, you are educators invited into a school. Surely one of these children may think that you are a trusted adult while you're in the school. What will your answer be? And she refused to reply against government policy. So I went to school with this complaint and they asked the questions for me, and they did give an answer to this. They repeated in mine that in the replies to me that my faith would not be included, and this was fact-based learning, and I had nothing to worry about. They were only going to spend 20 minutes with each child anyway. You can do a lot in that time, a lot of evil. So how this played out was they gave the head teacher the answer, because obviously he's paying their wages, he's going to sign the check. So apparently the answer was, in inverted brackets, in inverted commas, she would give an honest, some children are in the wrong packaging. An honest, some people are in the wrong packaging. That's an absolute lie. That is not an honest answer. That is an honest opinion based on your worldview. You are telling me that my faith has to stay out of a faith school classroom, but your worldview can be pushed on my children, and you refuse to speak to me about it. These companies like Big Talk Education are absolutely evil. They do want to indoctrinate your children, and I was not looking for an agenda. I was looking for a conversation with my children, but then they refused to tell me what they were going to tell my children in private, which is perverse. Everything they had to say and the whole thing was absolutely out of order and just wanting indoctrination into the sinful world that they live in. Disgusting.